Beginning with economy overview, first on WTO. So WTO, just a quick overview of all the topics. There was some fact file about WTO functions, its members, and overall membership, evolution of WTO. Then GATT years, GATT years of transition, and then overall transitional stages from 1947 to 1995. WTO's secretariat and decision making role who has accessions and decision making of WTO. In general, it's consensus based and highest authority and highest authority, second level, third level, and fourth level uh, in general. And then General Council meets both as a trade policy review and dispute settlement body. Principles of WTO, general principles of the trading system. And then MFN related clauses, national treatment. Pause and glance quickly, and then timeline of ministerial conferences. Timeline, no, overall, no, roughly timeline. And apart from that, some related facts, and then famous Doha development round (DDA), famous Doha deadlock 2001, facilitation agreement 2017, and NAMA related negotiations. Some agreements of WTO, like for example GATT, uh, General Agreement on Trade and Tariff, GATT exceptions and waivers, general exceptions, others, and then GATT's services, and then four modes, mode 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 is the extreme one where they need presence of natural persons, and the trips, trims, related to trims, and then agreement on agriculture, points, and then non-tariff measures in general. But from that, three pillars of agreement on agriculture: market access, domestic support, and export competition. So the export competition, overall three pillars of AOA, and then categories of domestic support: green, amber, blue, etc. And then technical barriers to trade, so agreement on technical barriers to trade. And then the mandatory one is the technical standards, voluntary one is other standards. So you can see the difference between voluntary and mandatory part of the WTO's technical barriers to trade agreement. So this key difference, technical standard being mandatory. But from that, sanitary and phytosanitary agreements and economic integration overall, starting from PTA till economic market. Uh, PTA, few points, examples: FTA, customs union, common market, economic union, and monetary union. So, apart from the India and FTAs, overall, the concept of spaghetti bowl and noodle ball effect, mega regionalism, which is think of derivatives. Coming towards agriculture part, introduction of agriculture overall, quick facts, and then agriculture and allied sectors, how is it going on share, overall GDP versus agriculture, the long term trend, and then share in employment and share in GDP, general thing, cropping pattern, and then cropping system. As you can see, different types, major categories of cropping patterns followed in India: Kharif and Rabi, rice and non-rice. So this overview: cropping systems, succession, cropping pattern, like 1 year, single cropping, multiple cropping, so sequential and intercropping. So apart from the crop management techniques in general, different mixed cropping and intercropping. Seeds are mixed here, seeds are not mixed here. So from that, cropping extension definition: gross cropped area by net sown area, cropped area by net sown area. And some recent trends in agriculture, some recent trends that we must know, recent trends in agriculture. Apart from it, organic farming, multiple times discussed, principles of organic farming, their effect, and then issues with organic farming, their nature, hydroponics, hydroponics in general, importance of hydroponics, and the advantages of hydroponics, and then aeroponics, as the name goes, aquaponics, aquaculture plus hydroponics, horticulture, three different, four different things. ZBNF, Vibhash Parekar, Andhra Pradesh pushing it, four elements of ZBNF, and then conservation agriculture, three basic principles: zero tillage, intercropping, and crop rotation. Apart from it, key differences between organic and natural farming, key differences between it. Sustainable agriculture, no sustainable agriculture in the current context. Key principles of sustainable agriculture. Performance agriculture marketing, traditional ways of marketing, and cooperative, and recently ENAM, etc. APMC, APMC statutory committee. Performance agriculture research and extension, Research as a percentage of agri GDP is zero point 0.3, and then historical background of agri research and extension. So important. Apart from it, animal husbandry and animal state of animal rearing, 20th livestock census in the current context. So this is overall share, pausing glance and livestock population, UP, Rajasthan, and MP. And apart from it, a major crop area, rice, wheat, etc., and then agriculture map of various crops. Then we have banking overview of banking functions of banks, primary functions and secondary functions, so agency functions, essentially agency functions and utility functions. Apart from that, banking system overall overview with commercial banks, cooperative banks, and differentiated banks. Differentiated, we have small finance banks and payment banks, public sector banks, private sector banks, nationalized banks, and state Bank of India. Apart from it, these things. Then NBFC, overall all India. Coming to NBFC, non-banking financial institutions, all India financial institutions, and non-banking financial institutions. Here are all the overall categories, pause and glance, and apart from it, rationalization of banks in two phases. Impact of it. Then three major committees. Now, Nasimum 1, Nasimum 2, and PJ Naik. Pause and glance. Financial inclusion. Important table. This one. Apart from it, the PSL targets. Overall PSL targets. Quick glance, and then NPA related. 90 days, and then SMA 0 1 to 1, substandard asset, doubtful asset, and loss asset. Apart from it, initiatives taken to tackle NPAs, PMA, insolvency and bankruptcy code, strategic debt restructuring, and S4A. Some important terms like white label ATM, owned and operated by non-banking entities, shadow banking, core banking solutions, banking ombudsman, DSIPs, Basel norms, liquidity coverage ratio, capital adequacy ratio, Islamic banking, 12 balance sheet problem. Then we have employment key concepts of basic definitions of labor force participation rate, person employed plus person unemployed by working age population, key definition, workers population ratio, unemployment rate, and then overall a key infographic which shows that thing. Types of unemployment coming to that, employment formal, informal, organized, unorganized. Then coming to types of unemployment in India, cyclical thing, frictional part, seasonal, structural, underemployment, disguised unemployment, open unemployment, natural unemployment, technological unemployment, and educational unemployment. Apart from it, the nature, if you see, there's rural, there's masculization because there's female labor force participation, there's less, and then casualization, and then informalization. The nature, and then measuring, if you see, the NSS has three different concepts: usual status approach, central weekly up status approach, and current daily status approach. Um, then causes of unemployment. As you can see, the different causes here, standard causes, relationship, Phillips curve. The Phillips curve, rate of inflation and unemployment, they're inversely proportional. Apart from it, the policies, supply side policies and demand side policies to reduce unemployment. Coming to inflation, inflation overall, types of inflation like demand pull, cost push, and structural inflation. Meaning of overall demand, reduced supply, and then supply shock, and then bottleneck. Some of the causes of both. Causes of both. Then types of inflation, as we can see, creeping, short, throttling, and whereas hyperinflation. So it's pause and glance. Apart from the overall impact of inflation, important to understand the impact of inflation. Is pause and glance through. So impact of inflation. Apart from that, measures to curb inflation. So there are monetary measures, there are fiscal measures, and there are administrative measures. Monetary taken by RBI, fiscal taken by government, budgetary policy, and then administrative measures can be imposing export etc. Limitations. And then measurement, no wholesale price index doesn't include services. Office of Economic Advisor, and then CPI. Four things are there: industrial workers, annual, urban non-manual workers, labor, rural, and then industrial workers, labor bureau, etc. Agriculture, rural workers, and then uh, overall. Apart from that, inflation based on period, right? GDP deflator is overall indicator of inflation. PPI is a proposed index, and then associated terms are disflation, like, reduction of the rate of inflation, deflation, persistent fall in the price level, reflation, to overcome the recession, do reflation. So maybe in the current context, and then inflationary gap, and the aggregate gap is more than the capacity leads to inflation, and then deflationary gap, similar thing, recession, so depression, inflation spiral, overheating of economy during the boom in which there's further increase in aggregate demand falls, resulting in inflation, and then suppress or replace inflation. Open inflation, misery index, summation of inflation as well as unemployment rate, inflation and unemployment rate connection, and stagflation, caused due to cost push inflation, such things, and then core inflation, excluding the non-volatile things, and then apart from that, a headline inflation, agri agriflation, food inflation, skewflation, and then Angel's law, percentage of income allocated for food purchases decreases as income rises, is Angel's law, and then the base effect of inflation. So next is on planning in India, overall planning whisper, why we needed planning and inspiration by Russian experience, history of planning. So this is a key infographic which shows the overall history of planning in India, starting from the first systematic effort, post-Great Depression, 38 planning committees, Bombay Plan, Gandhian Plan, Persons, People's Plan, M. N. Roy, and then ultimately Sarvodaya Plan by J.P. Narayan. Apart from it, the Planning Commission 5-year plan starts. Various 5-year plans, first, second, third, three annual plans. Apart from that, we have fourth, fifth, Caribbean is rolling plan. Then sixth plan we have seventh, just prior to the LPG reforms. Eighth, LPG reform in the context. Ninth, 10th, and then 11th, and then 12th, faster and more inclusive sustainable growth. Apart from that, mobilization of resources, Niti Aayog was set up ultimately. We have tax revenue, and we have non-tax revenue, capital receipts, and then issues, low tax to GDP ratio, such things, steps taken, such things. And apart from that, Niti Aayog, his role, overall functions, composition, chairman, initiative led by Niti Aayog, cooperative federalism perspective and competitive federalism perspective. The next is on planning and poverty and inequality. The poverty definition is different definitions like absolute, relative, etc. Causes of poverty, the multidimensional causes of poverty, be it economic, historical, social, administrative, miscellaneous poverty, the vicious cycle of poverty, uh, the vicious cycle of poverty, and the World Bank classification of the income level of countries: low income, lower middle income India, then upper middle income. For example, China, Brazil, upper middle income. So looking, roughly know the lower middle income countries, major one, India neighbors like Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Vietnam, etc. Apart from that, this is the overall numbers. And then poverty line estimates, pre-independence, Benaroji Planning Committee, Working Group, VM Dandekar, NPAT. So they all try to estimate the poverty. And then comes Bombay Plan 1947, 44, Aligarh Committee, Lakdawala. So Group Tendulkar Group, this is official one. So Rangarajan versus Tendulkar, as you can see, Rangarajan was higher, 29.5%, and this is 22% roughly. Tendulkar, Rangarajan Committee, Tendulkar Committee. And then socioeconomic caste census, Ministry of Rural Development launched it. So automatic exclusion criteria, automatic inclusion criteria, and other criteria. Multidimensional poverty index by UNDP. So these are the three core indicators like health, education, living standards, equal weightage for health, education, and living standards. So, these 3 points. And apart from it, government's approach to poverty reduction, like growth focus, asset creation, and the basic approach of basic needs. And then we have inequality. Inequality is famous one, Gini coefficient. This is the standard curve of Gini coefficient, Lorentz curve. Shared area by total area gives the Gini coefficient. So 0 is perfect equality, 1 is perfect inequality. Overall thing. Palmar ratio is also the same thing. Kuznets curve first increases inequality and then it decreases. So income versus inequality versus economic growth thing. And then causes of inequality, impact, and then measures to reduce the inequality. Next we have is the national income accounting. So national income accounting, various ways to account the national income. These are the circular flow of economy in an open economy, government and foreign sector, household, financial institution, firms, overall diagram, and then factors affect the national income. All the factors, some basic concepts like GDP, final within a boundary and within a year, etc. GNP is GDP plus net factor income abroad. NP, GNP minus depreciation. NDP is GDP minus depreciation. Factor cost, as you know, it includes market price minus indirect taxes, and net indirect taxes will is like indirect taxes minus subsidies. So factor cost is market price minus indirect tax plus subsidy. So factor cost, you must include the subsidy and subtract the taxes, market price, performing the transfer payments, the national income at factor cost is NNP at market price minus indirect tax plus subsidy. So factor cost always subsidy should be added. PI personal income is national income plus transfer payments minus this thing. So NI is national income. Disposable income, what you have, personal income minus the taxes, whatever you afford. So consumption plus savings, real GDP, nominal GDP. It takes into account the price changes also. And then components of national income, you can see personal consumption or PDI plus taxes on personal income, and then it becomes private income overall. So this is overall flow of national income starting from PDI, then personal income, then private income, then housing and NDP, and then national income. Apart from that, measurement of national income in India done by NSO, value-added method, income method, and expenditure method. So value-added method focus on supply side. Value-added method focus more on supply side, right? Value addition. Goods and produce included in production. Goods and services not included in production. So is the thing. Apart from that, only fine goods accounted to avoid double counting. Income method. So income method it also focuses on demand side. So income, right? So demand side. So all the factors and factor income. Factors and factor income. So apart from a GDP, wages plus interest plus rent plus profit plus dividend, direct tax minus subsidies plus depreciation. So overall expenditure method measures expenditure. So C plus I plus G plus X minus IM. So general thing. So C consumption expenditure, I investment expenditure, government expenditure, imports, exports. Base year GDP deflator and gross value addition. The GDP deflator standard formula, nominal GDP by real GDP. But overall, it's comprehensive measure, unlike WPI or CPI. And GVA at basic price. So GVA and basic price is GVA plus production taxes minus production subsidies. It's a basic price. And at factor cost, again you add a GVA at basic price, production taxes subsidies. Just pause and glance. Apart from it, difficulties in measurement of national income. So you don't measure the non-monetized transaction, black money, etc. Data informalization point. Recent developments, change in base year, etc. Performance limitations of GDP as an indicator, general points. Green GDP, emerging concept, HDI. HDI's holistic concept includes health, education, living standards. In this, three, there are life expectancy at birth. In education, we have two mean years of schooling and expected years of schooling. Then in living standard, we have gross national income per capita. And we have GNI, then statistical systems like Ministry of MOSP, Statistic Wing, and Program Implementation Wing. So NSO, it was created emerging CSO plus NSSO. Roles and responsibilities same, compiles IAP, Annual Survey of Industries, etc. And this is Statistical Commission. So it says a part-time chairperson, four members. CEO of Niti Aayog is the official member of this. And then IIP. IIP highest weightage is of manufacturing, and then comes mining, and then comes electricity. Manufacturing, MME. Every month it is released, base year 2011-12. An index of 8 core industries. So 8 core industries. This is also a part of it. And then core industries, refinery, electricity and steel highest, fertilizer lowest. ASI again minus on annual basis. And apart from it, it excludes survey from all these things. SDG standard, major SDGs. Apart from it, yeah, 1 to 17 SDGs. Next, we entering monetary policy. Money is no definition of money, widely accepted, etc. Functions of money, the standard for functions, and then evolution, how the money evolved from barter to current even crypto level. So metallic paper, plastic, and crypto currently, and then problems with the barter system. The same standard form, fiat money, like paper money, legal tender cannot be refused, etc. Checks are fiduciary money. Checks are not legal tenders. Checks are fiduciary money, and then demand money. So rising demand, speculative demand for money, supply of money. So Indian currency notes are issued by RBI, however coins are issued by government under the Currency and Coinage Act and measures of money supply. So this is the overall diagram which shows narrow money to broad money from M1 to M2. M1 is most liquid, M4 is least liquid. So this is the level of liquidity. And in M1, M2, M1 plus we had the savings deposit from post, and then M3, M1 plus net time deposit. So as you know, liquidity becomes less from because of time deposit, and the total overall. M3 plus overall. So M3 includes nothing of the post office saving. Okay, apart from it, money creation in the banking system, parts of the overall system, how it works, assets and liabilities of a bank overall system, and then um, money multiplier is 1 by CRR also, reserve money, and then functions RBI, Hilton Young Committee, you know, CD Deshmukh was the first one, quarters in nationalized in 1949, are not autonomous, though it acted as in the past. And then functions, monetary, supervisory, forex manager, currency issuer, developmental role, payment and settlement related functions, financial stability report, it brings about monetary policy, objectives of monetary policy, growth objectives, primary price stability, and other growth objectives. Monetary policy tools. First is the quantitative tools. As you can see, quantitative tools like reserve ratio, open market, operations report, all rate related MSF, LAF, MSS, and qualitative tools. Qualitative we have uh, margin to value. So all the qualitative tools for monetary policy transmission, expansion in monetary policy and contraction in monetary policy, key differences. And then monetary policy committee, 6 members, RBI as a governor as a head, functions, meet at least 4 times, etc. And some key terms like labeled constituents of bonds, barter system, for money, private sector lending, newly included categories, etc. Liquidity trap, low interest rate combined with consumers prefer to save, etc. Monetary policy becomes ineffective. Monetary policy dilemma, interest rate spread quantitative is Gresham's law. When the bad money drives out good money, and MCLR is about overall monetary policy. Entering money market and capital market. So the financial market, one is money market for short term, capital for longer term, and key differences. And money market, as you can see, the short term market segments are different. Uh, banks organized, and some hub markets like for example, treasury bill, commercial paper, commercial bill, CDs, call money market, and organized are money lenders and hundi, and money market instruments, treasury bill, commercial paper, commercial bill, certificate of deposit, this thing. And then capital market again long term. It has primary market and secondary market. Primary is the first time, secondary is the existing securities. Indian capital market overall classification of Indian capital market. But from the primary capital market means like IPO, FPO, etc. And then secondary capital market, existing shares are securities are traded, so it can be organized through BSE, NSE, etc. and over the counter exchange. General market is spot market and forward market, derivative, etc. So all these things. Apart from the types of derivatives, forward, future, and options. So it gives the right, not an obligation. So call and put, two things. And then apart from that, exchanges like BSE, NSE, oldest NSE. Uh, this thing. Apart from the regional stock exchanges, SEBI. SEBI is a statutory thing. That's someone committee. From the depository receipts, three types depending on location, like issued in US, American, India, Indian, general. So it's negotiable, transferable financial security traded on a local stock exchange in the form of equity issued by foreign public listed company. From mutual funds, exchange traded funds, corporate bonds, participatory notes, offshore derivative instruments. Apart from it, some important asset arbitrage, angel investor, bear market, bull market, bonds, buyback of shares, derivatives, hedge funds, insider trading, index liquidity, over the counter market, net asset value, shares, equity shares, preference shares, sweet shares, etc. Now moving on to budget, constitutional provisions of the budget overall, and then budget documents, overall budget documents, some mandated by FRBM, the budget process in general as it happens, annual financial statement, starting from 1, 2, etc. Three, funds, articles, and then contingency fund, public accounts. What are the public account examples? Consolidated fund, revenue receipts, tax, non-tax, and grant student expenditure, and then capital receipts, public debts, loans, etc., and expenditure, capital expenditure in general. Apart from that, the different types of funds, consolidated, public, and contingency fund. Key differences with articles. So all like in income, expenditure, and parliamentary authorization. So latter no prioritization for public account, but components of budget, as you know, revenue budget and capital budget. So revenue receipts and revenue expenditure, two broad classifications: revenue receipts and revenue expenditure. Some examples: performance demand for grants, appropriation bill, finance bill. 110. A finance bill is a money bill, as defined in Article. Type of budget: balanced when both are balanced, surplus when revenue is in surplus, deficit. Then types of deficit: revenue, fiscal, and primary deficit. Key definition perspective: remedial measures for the three, and FRBM Act, objectives of it, key features of the FRBM Act, some exceptions given to the FRBM Act. Apart from it, encasing committee proposal and targets for debt to GDP ratio, fiscal council, and deviation, and then borrowing perspective. Fiscal policy, broadly a definition in the Indian context, significance of the fiscal policy, revenue, source of revenue, deficit financing, so the need for it and the impact, what happens. This is about budget and fiscal policy. Next, moving on to taxation part. So there are two types of tax: direct, indirect. So direct examples and indirect examples. Apart from the direct taxes, no income tax, etc. So some overview about the income tax, and then corporate income tax and MAT, minimum alternate tax. So and then indirect taxes, as you know, VAT, mod VATs, and VAT, etc. And then specific tax and ad valorem tax. Constitutional status, you know, Article 265, etc. Apart from it, taxation under central and state list, union list, and then concurrent, etc. Distribution, as you know, list 1, list 2, and list 3 powers. Distribution of taxes, you know, 15th Finance Commission, getting recommendations, overview. Taxation system can be progressive, proportional, regressive, and degressive. Four types of taxation systems. GST, GST slabs, overall lot slab 5, 12, 18, 28, and then GSTN as a network, and then taxes which are subsumed both the central level and state level. Then composition of GST, central, state, and IGST. Overall, a council related to chairperson and composition, quorum, decision, etc. Key changes to the budget which were brought about, and then moderates and what, etc. Tax reform starting from Rajachalaya Committee or Kelkar Committee, and then Partha Sharthi Shom Committee. Apart from it, the key taxation in the recent budget 2021, already discussed these things. Socio-economic option tax. And coming to key terms: capital gains tax, presumptive tax deduction at source, angel tax, round tripping, buoyancy, tax havens, pig oven tax terrorism, sin tax, statutory ratio, and tax avoidance, general terms. So moving on to infrastructure. Infrastructure, what is infrastructure? Types: soft, hard, and critical infrastructure, functional infrastructure versus economic infrastructure, and the significance of infrastructure, why we need infrastructure, all the general points, and then railways is first part of infrastructure. Then recent initiatives of the railways, telecommunication, the world's second largest telecommunication market we have, initiatives in the telecommunication, and then energy, so energy overall share, renewable energy, etc. Third largest energy consumer we are, and then recent initiatives from the energy perspective, and then infrastructure, part two, that's road, etc. So road overall share, if you can see, road is a highest share in transport, followed by uh, railways. Waterways has the least share. Government initiatives in this regard, listing budget, key budget proposals. Apart from it, Rakesh Mohan Committee, roads should not be looked at in isolation. It should be looked at in multimodal perspective. And then railways, key developments, pros and cons of privatization of railways, and dedicated freight corridor, some sanctioned western, eastern, and other dedicated corridors. Government initiatives in this regard. Recent recommendations by various committees for reform: the Vivek Deora Committee, Rakesh Mohan Committee, the two committees. Budget proposal for railway, civil aviation, third largest market, civil aviation, and then recently like Udan and civil aviation policy, ports, Sagarmala, and shipping is 95% of India's trade by volume and 68% by value. Long coast, Indian waterways, 2% just. Apart from it, We have Inland Waterway Authority of India. Then government initiated like Sagarmala, 14 CEZs. Each CEZ will be an agglomeration of coastal districts within the state. Apart from it, we have model concession agreement for port development. Major ports authorities build. Then for inland portways, to National Motorway 1 World Bank supported project. Other initiated Project Unnati, and Hong Kong Convention when we signed. So India has become the first country in the world to issue biometric seafarer identity document. So that's the first part. We go to industry, a big module. So industry policy, how it was now pre-reform, so bold things, and then industrial reforms, pre-reform, 1948, state monopoly, etc. And then comes Act of 1951. And then we have the IPR famous resolution of 56 divides into three categories: A, B, C schedules. A state monopoly, B private entry was there, and then C any of this not mentioned. Monopolies Commission MRTP comes up in 69. National policy statement. National policy statement 1977. Small scale industry development, restrictive approach towards large business, and then expanding role of public sector. The three heads by which reforms were done. But from it, industrial policy 1980. So redefining small industry, etc. Pausing glance. Apart from it, assessment of the pre-thing, some positives and some shortcomings of the pre-1991 period, and then beginning of the reforms in 1980s, given the context, and then LPG reforms comes up in 1991. So the ability to pay for self-reliance, etc. International competitiveness, important elements like public sector de-reservation, privatization through disinvestment, industrial delicensing, and amendment to MRTP. Ultimately, it becomes Competition Commission 2002, the overall flow, and then liberalization, foreign policy. So FERA replaced with FEMA. Investments could be freely repatriated. Then foreign technology agreements, dilution of protection to small scale industries so that they can grow big. FDA allowed into sectors. We discuss employment organized and unorganized public sector undertakings. Maharatnas, Navaratnas, and Mini Ratnas, and the eligibility criteria for all the three: Maharatna, Navaratna, and Mini Ratna. Privatization of the public sector, disinvestment, proceeds of disinvestment, basically, how it is done. Like, for example, it goes to NIF, but initially only 75% was to be meant for social sector, but later 100% can be used from NIF to social sector. So NIIF, the sovereign wealth fund time, greenfield, brownfield, all registered with SEBI. Key indicators like IIP, we already discussed, manufacturing, mining, and then electricity. So in that also primary goods, tops first, and then IIP key trend, index of industrial product, eight core industries. So eight core industries, refinery is highest, fertilizer second, steel being one industry, is deregulated now. Mission Purvodaya, national steel policy, some highlights. Textile overall second largest employment producer, Mitra, Powertex and Samarth. And electronic sector key facts. Apart from it, petroleum and natural gas key facts. And then we have key terms like mixed economy, MOU, disinvestment, privatization, strategic sale, no national NIMZs, NIMZ key points. So next, moving on to the MSME, the revised definition of MSME, revised MSME classification. Roughly, they contribute GDP 30%, exports nearly half, like 45%. Initiatives for MSME outreach, employment generation program, Mudra, three categories of loans: unsecured loans up to 10 crore, financial procurement 25% they must procure public sector, zero defect, and then Aspire scheme, startup promotions 40 under the Ministry of MSME to organize traditional industries, artisans clusters, and then credit line scheme. Then investment models like PPP, etc. Different investment models, and then pros and cons of PPP. Recent initiative PPP, EPC, Swiss challenge model, hybrid annuity model, labor reforms recently brought about, the evolution of labor reforms in the current context, wage codes, first and wage of code of wages, its coverage, who will fix the floor wage, minimum overwage time, other provisions, and then comes the occupational safety, okay, so coverage, working hours, and then interstate migrant workmen, other provisions in this, and then industrial relations code. So some key points about the industrial relations code, and then code on social security. The first time they will extend it to agriculture workers also, and first time in the world into big gig workers, etc. And some related schemes like NAPS, Shamayogi Mandan, Shamayogi Mandan, Labor Bureau surveys, all the five surveys that it does, and then Companies Act, more power shareholders, women empowerment. At least one should be there, women. CSR, 2% of the average net profit in last 3 years. NCLT, cross border thing, independent directors. MCA 21, recent highlights to the Companies Amendment Act, and then 2020 amendment and other things related to the CSR. Next one is on India and international relations. As you know, post Great Depression, Bretton Woods, 1944, IMF and World Bank, IMF 45, Specialized UN Agency. India is the founding member, Washington DC headquarters, governing structure, and then primary aims of it, and then ensuring stability to global monetary system. Is part in quota system. So quota again, a very key area depends on these weighted parameters: openness, GDP, openness, economic variability, international reserves, the quota thing, SDRs, US dollar, euro, and Chinese renminbi, five currencies, criteria for inclusion in SDR, and then lending by IMF. So again depends on the quota, and then publications, key reports published by IMF, World Bank again important one, Washington DC, 44. World Bank Group has five: IBRD, IDA, IFC, MIGA, ICSID. India is not a member of this. And then overall perspective, the ADB, 66, money light comes up. Shareholders, Japan followed by US, then China, India. And then organization setup, same thing. NDB, born because of Indian context. So first president of this bank was from India. First chair from Brazil, board of directors. And then governors is Russia. Headquarters again is in Shanghai. So NDB headquarters is in Shanghai. AIB headquarters is in Beijing. So Chinese led initiative. Apart from it, ADB, African Development Bank. Again, India is a member of this. 64, Kota Delivery Division headquarters. European Bank for Reconstruction and Development. India joined 2018. London, UK is headquarters. And the Islamic no, Development Bank India is not a member of this. Saudi is the largest shareholder. Jeddah, Saudi. And African Latin America. So India is not a member of this also. Caracas, Venezuela. So moving to the last part, which is external sector. So as you know, balance of payments definition, balance of payments, the components of balance of payments, current account and capital account. Key differences between them. Apart from it, why balance of payments is zero. The key definition why it is zero. Ultimately, current plus capital plus net errors and emissions. This will work out to be zero. And then balance of payments and invisible. So what are invisible? Services, transfers, and incomes. Pause and glance. And apart from it, current account deficit. So current account deficit and the trade, and why a way to deal with the current account deficit: boost exports or currency hedging, then review debt investment for limits for FPI. So there's some ways to deal with the current account deficit and CAD and trade balance. Apart from it, the causes of BOP crisis in India. Actually, we are import dependent country. Apart from it, various duties like import duty, export duty, countervailing duty, anti-dumping duty, and then global economic environment, how it is broader sense, incomplete and equal, etc. And then apart from this, a foreign investment, two types: direct investment, wholly owned subsidiary, joint venture also. Indirect investment can be investment by FII. So as you know, there are multiple routes, like automatic route and government route. FDI, more than 95% FDI comes India through automatic route, where no government approval is required. Greenfield and brownfield. Forms of FDI, we can see greenfield investment and mergers and acquisitions. So India mergers and acquisition dominates. That's why employment is not generated. FPI, difference between FDI and FPI. FDI and FPI both. But from that, external commercial borrowings, overall external commercial borrowings. And then special drawing rights (SDRs) operated in IMF, global depository receipts, performance currency swap agreements, forex reserves in India, overall how much we have, etc. And some concepts like depreciation, appreciation, devaluation done deliberately, flexible rate and fixed rate, and managed floating rates. Apart from the types of exchange rate, nominal exchange rate, real exchange rate, and then comes near for weighted of nominal, rare for weighted of real, purchasing power parity, and capital and current account of convertibility. So Tarapur committee comes up here. Positives and negatives of both. Next, current account convertibility. Uh, then economic integration, the multiple levels like FTA, starting from PTA, FTA, customs union, common market, economic union, etc.